Mr. Debanjo. Today I'll be teaching us our midpoint theorem. And in our last last class, we talked about the properties of circle. And if you have not watched the property of circle, please go there and watch it now, because that's what will help you understand this midpoint theorem. Please go back to property of circle if you have not done so. We can talk about the midpoint theorem. The midpoint theorem is one of the theorems you have to know before you go to circle geometry, and there are three of them, and we are going to quickly talk about them very briefly. And then in the next video, we'll talk about how you can use them to solve problems. The first theorem says that a straight line drawn from the center of a circle to the middle point of a chord is at right angle. As you can see now in this circle, now we are having radius AO, radius OB, and a chord AB. So a line is drawn from the center hole to point C here, which is the middle of the chord AB. So the theorem is saying that the angle that is formed here is angle 90 degrees. That is when you draw a line from the center of a circle to the middle of a chord, then the angle that's going to be formed there is going to be angle 90 degrees. And from what you can see from triangle BOC, the angle at this C here is 90 degrees. Also from triangle AOC as well, the angle here is also 90 degrees. That's the first theorem. The second theorem is like that, says that a straight line drawn from the center of a circle perpendicular to a chord bisect the chord. As you can see here, that the line here drawn from this center of the circle hole here to this point C, we bisect this chord AB into two equal halves. That is, AC is going to be equal to CB. That's what the theorem is talking about. That the line that is drawn from the center of the circle to bisect a chord is going to cut the chord into two equal halves. That is, AC is going to be equal to CB. That's the second theorem. Also, the third theorem says that the equal chord of a circle are equidistant from the center of the circle. That is, when you are having two chords in a circle and they are equal in length, that is, AD is equal to chord BC. That means they will have equal distance from the center of the circle. The center of the circle is O. That means the distance OM is going to be equal to the distance ON. That's what the theorem is talking about. Another way is that when you are having two chords in a circle and they are having equal distance from the center of the circle, that is, your OM is equal to ON. That means the two chords are equal in length. That's another way you can view it. That when you're having two chords in a circle and they are of the same length, that means their distances from the center of the circle are the same thing. And that's what the theorem is talking about. And you can see, if I wrote here, if chord AD is equal to BC, it means that OM, which OM line AOM is equal to what? Line ON. That's what it implies, and vice versa. That is, if ON is equal to OM, it means that the chord BC is equal to what? Chord AD. These three theorems we are going to be using to solve problems in the next video. And please, if you have not watched the previous video on the property of circle, do so. And if you understand this, I'm not here to prove the theorem for us. I'm just here to help us to understand the theorem and use them to solve problems. So in the next video, we'll be solving problems on this midpoint theorem. Do like the video, subscribe on my channels for more videos, and share the video. Put down your comment if you like the videos and under the video. And thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day.